What's up everybody, it's Kyle here from Unboxed Autos, and today I'm super excited to be in the 2023 Audi RS Q8. This is really Audi's ultimate expression of the RS line here in their most powerful SUV, and that is the RS Q8. Now what makes it so powerful? That is what's under the hood, and that is the incredible twin-turbocharged V8 engine, cranking out a whopping 591 horsepower, 590 pound-feet of torque. That gets this guy from 0 to 60 in just 3.7 seconds. Now that's Audi estimated. I bet that when Car and Driver takes this guy onto the test track, we're going to see some lower numbers than that. We can check that into the description below. I'll put some other figures, but this car really does feel extremely fast, and I bet it is a little bit faster to 60 than 3.7 seconds. Now, the RS Q8 starts at around $125,000, which, considering the segment, is a pretty good deal, and of course, the absolutely incredible performance that you're getting here in the RS Q8. Now, what else is going on with this vehicle? Let's first talk about its gorgeous exterior. This car has extremely imposing lines, very muscular body, and I think the rear deck is one of the most beautiful of any SUV available for sale today. The rear LED lighting is so gorgeous, not to mention the subdued RS Q8 badging in black, both on the front grille and the rear deck. It looks really nice, and just how they've executed the LED lighting on this car is absolutely magnificent. It is unmistakably a Q8. Whether you see it from the front or the rear, you know what this car is, and just thanks again to the wonderful designers at Audi for making such a beautiful accentuated vehicle with such a cool design. They've really thought outside of the box, and it really does look different than anything else on the road today. Now, when we step onto the interior, you're greeted with a very nice Audi-esque interior. It doesn't depart too much from the standard Q8. A few things that we do get though are these really beautiful RS seats. We have this nice quilting here, beautiful stitching, very comfortable. They hug you, of course, and they have massaging functions, which is absolutely wonderful. We also have the door panels here. They are done with a carbon fiber accenting. There's also beautiful leather stitching there on them inside as well. Of course, the dashboard is also done in a high quality leather with stitching as well. We have the premium Bang & Olufsen 3D sound system, which is a $4,900 optional system. It sounds absolutely incredible. It has so much functionality from the media system to really tune it exactly how you want it, but it is one of the most powerful in-car vehicle systems that Audi has ever put into a vehicle, and it really just does sound absolutely phenomenal. Now, another thing that I really do like about the RS Q8 here is just the level of details that they went into, just making it a little bit unique. Now, first up would be the engine start-stop buttons, actually done in a black and red color, which is unlike other models in their lineup. So that's a little bit of a taste of the RS that they give you. On the multimedia system, the vehicle screen, when you touch the vehicle settings screen, it actually has the little RS badge accenting on there right there. When you go into that screen though, it has a couple cool functionalities. One is the RS monitor. That goes ahead and shows us different important vehicle information like engine oil temperature, coolant temperature, the sport differential temp, transmission fluid, brake rotor. So when we're on the racetrack, we're racing this car, pushing it hard, we can keep an eye on the temperatures, which is of course very important. We also have G-meter values. We also have tire pressure monitoring system and temperature. Not to mention, we also have telemetry from the vehicle to look at, its different pitching and rolling and stuff like that. So a lot of cool features in there. We have the Audi Drive Select system. So we have different modes. We have off-road, all-road, comfort, auto, and dynamic. We also have two customizable RS modes. You can go to those screens and further customize the steering, the suspension, the engine, the exhaust note. Everything can be fully customized within those two preset RS modes. BMW also does this, as does Mercedes-Benz in their AMG line. So nice to have some customizable options in there. Overall though, very easy to use multimedia system. Really does a nice job of keeping it simple. There's also wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay for those of you guys who have iPhones. The central display, the central driver's display, looks really nice as well. We have a couple different themes to choose from. I personally really like this one right here, which has a cool looking tachometer with the speedometer right in the center, or readout rather, of the miles per hour center. It also shows your current power and torque levels being applied. A little boost gauge down the right hand corner. This also does have night vision as well, so if you scroll over you can check out the night vision, and can detect pedestrians and animals at night, which is a nice safety feature to have if you're out driving on some country roads at night. But overall, guys, yeah, nice interior design, a bit understated, which I don't mind. I kind of like it. Really, really incredible LED lighting here on the interior. The Quattro is also backlit with whatever customizable color that you've chosen there for the interior lighting. Really, really nice overall. So yeah, but let's go ahead now and take it for a drive. That is what we're all here for, to check out this incredible vehicle. Oh, just the immediate rush of power just comes over you right away. It just feels so natural for this car when you step on the gas. It is absolutely incredible. I love the way that this 4-liter twin turbocharged V8 engine sounds. It's extremely muscular, very powerful sounding. Now, if you want to get the full dynamic experience here from this engine, I found that you really need to have the vehicle in dynamic mode and also in the sport gear shift mode. So the gear shift, or transmission rather, has two different modes. You have a regular drive mode, which will, which is nice, I think. You don't always want holding the RPMs to 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 red line, right? When you're driving, you may want, that instant power in dynamic mode. You may want the dynamic steering and suspension, but you don't want the transmission constantly holding out until 5,000, 6,000 RPMs to switch gears. So they've taken care of that, no problem. We have two different modes. We have drive mode, regular programming for the transmission, but it doesn't give you that crackle and pop on the upshifting. But if you go into the sport, now it gives it to you. So if you really want the full visceral experience that the RS line of Audi vehicles gives you, you want to have in dynamic mode and the sport transmission setting as well. To get the full visceral experience that the RS line of Audi vehicles gives you, you want to have in dynamic mode and the sport transmission setting as well, to get the full experience. And then if you further want to personalize that, make it more engaging, we have the paddle shifters here on the steering wheel, and we can manually shift the gears ourselves. It's always fun to do that. Now, I just have got to say, the handling on this RS Q8 is absolutely bonkers. It feels like it's glued to the road. Now, of course, it does have an adjustable air suspension, so it can lower the car by several inches to get really close to the ground and to get that really nice low center of gravity. But there's also just something in the way how this car just really is so responsive, grips the road. And the all-wheel steering really helps with that. I mean, I can just come out of this corner here at 50, 60 miles an hour like it's absolutely child's play. It's like it's nothing for this car. It's just like, you see this corner right here, you want to go 80? No big deal. It's fine. I mean, this car really is, it's built for the track. I'm telling you guys, this thing is a monster. Again, all-wheel steering, really a big play here to really help it. We also have that sport differential as well. Just so much technology here working to make this car just an absolute monster on the road. And then of course when you hammer down on the gas pedal, I mean, this thing just really takes off. Like you better watch it, because before you know it, you're just triple digits like that fast. So you have to be careful, but just from a standstill, just the power of this car is just absolutely incredible. And just when you step on it and you just, it just gives you that instant response from the transmission. The all-wheel steering, of course, coupled with the quattro all-wheel drive power, just really pushes and pulls you, is absolutely amazing. Another thing though is it doesn't feel like it's trying too hard in terms of the steering, how it works with the quattro all-wheel drive is what I'm trying to get at. Is that when you're really on throttle, it still feels so natural and connected to the road. You don't get a lot of outside feeling like it's pushing, pulling either side. It's just so natural and very precise steering, even when you're heavy on the throttle with quattro all-wheel drive. It can send a lot of the power to the rear wheels as well when you're in dynamic mode, so that you still get that extremely authentic experience feedback from the steering wheel. But yeah, guys, this car is just such a monster on the road. It's just such a pleasure to get behind the wheel, and it's just wonderful. And the V8 just really completes the package, and the 8-speed Tiptronic transmission really just the gear shifts on this guy are so quick, so smooth, so incredible. Right now we're heading into the curve, we're coming out of the curve, we're max on power. Oh, there it is. It just feels like it's wonderful, right? We're just right in here, we're so engaged, and this car is just like one with you, like your machine and man are kind of combined here on this vehicle. And it is just absolutely an incredible experience. So hats off. Thank you, Audi, for making such an incredible vehicle here with the RS Q8. And that's all we have for you guys today. Hopefully you've enjoyed my review here on the RS Q8. Until next time, I'm Kyle from Unboxed Autos.